Theo, congratulations on your new appointment. How does it feel to lead an A-League women's side, especially one so close to home like Adelaide United? And what does this opportunity mean to you personally and professionally?
I think it's a huge opportunity, and I'm very thankful for the trust that the club has placed in me. It's something that I don't take lightly. I'm obviously looking to work hard and repay the club for the investment that they put into me.
Tell us about the emotions that you got when you got offered the job. You must have been ecstatic.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's every coach's dream to coach at a professional level. It's no different for me. It's not something that, once again, I went out looking for. But I've worked hard over the years to give back to the community. So it was I was very thankful that I was noticed and given this opportunity.
You have worked very hard, particularly across the grassroots and NPL levels in South Australia, including stints at Adelaide Comets, Para Hills, West Adelaide. How have those experiences shaped your coaching philosophy, and what can our fans expect from your coaching style on the pitch?
Yeah, I think it's not just one moment that shapes you as a person. I think it's all those collective experiences. It's the people, it's the relationships that you meet, the things that you learn. I don't think one season is always the same. So you're constantly adapting, learning new things, reflecting. So I think collectively all the experiences at the various clubs that I've been at have shaped me into the person that I am today. I've had some fantastic mentors over the years, both in education and also in the football world. So I'm looking to kind of use that to then impart that knowledge and those skills and influence the people around me.
Now, for those that don't know, this is actually your second stint at the club. You did have a brief stint with our youth reserves side where you helped develop talents the likes of Cassini and Tete Yenge at club level as well. How has that development focused influenced your approach to the upcoming A-League women's season? And how do you balance nurturing young talent and achieving results, something that we pride ourselves here at Adelaide United?
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of my passions, and one of my big parts in my coaching kind of philosophy is giving young players opportunities. I think over the years, you have seen or noticed a number of players that have come through that are now playing, at higher levels, representing Australia and so on. So, I think it's great to give young players opportunities. It's really important to surround those players with strong leaders that can help guide them as well. So I think it's, as you mentioned, finding that balance between youth and also experience. And I think, over the years, Adelaide United has done really well to give young players opportunities. And you've seen recently in the results that it's paid dividends.
Our women's team achieved their best ever finish to an A-League season last year. How do you plan to build on that recent success and take the team to the next level? What are your early priorities?
Yeah, I think it's important to acknowledge the work that's been done over the years from the various coaches. And most recently, Adrian, has invested a lot of time and effort in building a very strong foundation for the women's game here in South Australia. So I'll be looking to build upon that, and obviously, I'll bring in my own ideas. Initially, I think it would be kind of great to see what's happening at the club, identify strengths, weaknesses, any potential gaps, and then bring in a philosophy that marries closely with the clubs. So I think it's a really exciting opportunity moving forward.
Looking at the way the team performed last season, what excites you most about working with those group of players?
Yeah, I think it's a really talented group. Got some fantastic individuals. The culture is very strong. So, having spoken to a number of people, they will talk about the culture in the club. So that's something that I value very highly. But also looking to kind of help those individual players go as high and as far as they can as well. So not only looking at the team, but also looking to help some of those individuals progress to high levels.
Culture is often what sets teams apart, and we pride ourselves in having a really good culture at this club. I guess how important is maintaining that culture, the connection with the broader South Australian football community?
Yeah, something that I hold very close to me is making sure that we connect with the community, with community clubs. Having spent the majority of my time working in community clubs, I understand the importance of having something to connect to that's higher. And I think Adelaide United has done a good job of that, and I'll look to continue the work that the club's done in that space. Working closely with local clubs, going out, having a presence. I think really important things, and that helps build that culture, within the club as well. So once again, a strong foundation that I'll continue to kind of maintain and build upon.
And what conversations have you had with our technical director, Ernest Faber? How far along are your preparations? I know it's pretty early days, but can you share with us what conversations you've had with the club so far?
Yeah, very, very conversations and any actions have been, in the infancy at the moment. So I'm just kind of basically taking in as much information as I can at the moment. Trying to get a good understanding of where the club's at, and once again, opportunities that we have to improve any space really. I think Ernest has a clear vision in providing pathways for South Australians, whether it be players, whether it be coaches, and once again, it's something that I hold and value highly as well. So I'll be looking to continue that moving forward.
And finally, Theo, a message to our loyal fans and members who are really passionate about our women's side. Have you got a message for those?
Absolutely. I think it's very important that we have the support of the state moving forward. I'm a fierce advocate of the game, and will be a fierce advocate of the women's game as well. So it's very important that we have the South Australian people jump on board with us on this journey moving forward, and I really look forward to their support.
Awesome. Theo, welcome to Adelaide United.
Thank you very much.